Joshua thread. If you have not seen Joshua, I don't know where you've been, because he's been everywhere, honestly. But he is in Detroit, and he saw this little 6-year-old girl walking to school by herself, and it looked like it was freezing. It was too much snow. Y'all know I'm down here in the South, baby. I don't do the snow like that. But it looked like it was freezing, okay? It looked real cold in Detroit, okay? And she is walking by herself. He gets out of his truck and is like, are you all right? Where's your people at? And he walked her to school. He got on live. He did not put her in his truck because he didn't want no issues. He didn't want nobody to say, oh, you was doing this, you was doing that. He was like, I'm on the up and up. I am a father myself. I just want to make sure that this baby is safe, because if anybody else would have seen her, would she have made it to her destination safely? So he got on live as he walked her to school. He stood and walked in front of her so she didn't feel uncomfortable. She didn't feel attacked. And he just walked her to school. In the midst of walking her to school, he is emotionally just crying and thinking of all the bad things, honestly, that could have happened to this little girl. I absolutely hope they find her parents and have a stern talking to them, because I don't know their situation. So I'm just going to say I hope they have a stern talking to them to let them know this is not okay. We cannot be letting little 6-year-olds walk themselves to school no matter what our situation is, because other people don't know how to act. So don't let your behavior put your child in a position that Joshua would have to be at a doggone funeral, because people is crazy, okay? Because if anything happened to the little girl, I promise you Joshua from now on will be wherever she is. He'll find her, okay? That was a divine intervention. He needed to see her and she needed to see him, and they needed to walk through that school together. But I hope they give the parents a stern talking to. Just a reminder that a lot of people is cray, okay? But Joshua, thank you for taking the opportunity to be vulnerable with us, to allow us to see a grown man be vulnerable, because a lot of y'all don't know how to be vulnerable, especially in the public eye. And he took the opportunity to make sure that a child he did not know, a complete stranger, got to school safely. And in the midst of that, he allowed himself to be in the emotions that he was feeling. And I appreciate you for it, Joshua.